What is up, everybody? Lost GB fan here today with episode 5 of Hogwarts Legacy. We're getting chased by Mr. Rockwood, and also we're going to be doing some more classes. So appreciate y'all tuning in, and enjoy the show. Alrighty. Okay, we're trying to Professor Fig's classroom.
Revelio.
Sure nothing's here I can grab, but let's keep it moving. Dude, what if it's like if he got fired or something? What if he's fired? That'd be nuts. Oh shit.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Got the book.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
I wonder what the book contains. Oh, torn pages.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day.
You already know.
But you'll want to pay
I already
attention
know.
in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Okay.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
What
You've done
spell we're gonna learn
exceptionally
next?
well.
Or
I look
charm.
forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Sounds good.
Revelio.
What are we doing next?
It's time to
mail.
prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands.
Sounds
Also,
good.
the training dummy is still available.
Sounds
Meet
good. I'm
me
on
in
my way.
Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay, let's go to quest first. Challenges. Can you unlock anything? We did. Let's go to gear. See if I can upgrade any of my stuff. I do like that. Ooh. Heck yeah. Look at that. Upgraded. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's start this quest. Oh, wait, hold on, collection. Let's get it going. Let's see if I can travel. Where am I? Let's travel there and run over there. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. Turn around.
I've always said that travel.
Revelio.
is the mind.
We gotta run so far. Alright, I'm just gonna cut this out. So I'll see y'all when we get to Natty.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want
They
something I
want
found.
something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And
Yeah,
I've
we're
cast
goated
magic
at
I
it.
can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Glad to hear it, my friend.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit.
Investigate?
Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the
Sounds
meantime,
good.
remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. Oh, dang, traffic.
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
What's going on over here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Now you...
Let me go.
I will not be cast about in your amusement!
Later, nerds. Ooh, it's him.
I'll watch the light go out of
Who's
your
this?
eyes. Get over here, you potato!
I'm not going anywhere. Incendio.
Take this student off of my
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
You haven't got a
Oh no.
Got something first here, did ya? You haven't the natural. You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Little son should have stayed at school.
Well, I'm rusty. Oh my gosh. Let's try again. I should have crafted more healing potions.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think you can... We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
That you'll take this student over my dead body!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Stop that right now!
Ooh, alright. Much better.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
No idea. Speak with a stranger. What's your name?
I am, thanks in no
Nora
small part
Treadwell.
to excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rockwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Pre-warned
Interesting.
me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Still don't know why they want me, but
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
interesting.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
Interesting.
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
What's
I
the clue?
suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sounds good.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Interesting.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
Levioso.
about these piles.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Ah,
The
fire.
flames make the pyre sink. Incendio. That's that. Settled.
What's happening? That's pretty cool. What is that? Is that a person?
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio.
That's pretty sick.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground.
Interesting.
You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do
Nice
be
meeting
careful
you.
out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
If I do Reparo.
Reparo.
No? Oh, I tried.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Interesting. Interesting.
Huh. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I don't know how you unlock that. Chest back here. Yeah, we're getting a potion. Oh, what's back here? What is up?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my
Potion shop.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Yeah,
What can I help you with today?
Definitely need some of that. Heck yeah, it is.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Alright. Appreciate you.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Wait. That's got sweet exit here, right? Interesting, more stuff. Alright, we can get out of here. What's the next quest?
Revelio.
I don't mind saying.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
Nothing here, let's keep it going. Blue flames unlocked.
She going Punger's onion again.
Alright, we'll start. The garden.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to
Professor
see you
Garlic.
again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
My drip.
Hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling
She
it
wants
is
me.
to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is
Herbology.
knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake root.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First,
Let's get into
let's
it.
protect our ears.
Oh yeah, these are the ones that scream, huh?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils. and
I
give
remember
it
this
a
in the movie,
firm
bro.
Tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our
Revelio.
next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
How thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything cultivated seems high quality, from beetroot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill while it's under your tutelage, Lenora. So here is you. Alright, blah blah blah.
I do wonder about Professor Fig.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather
easy, man.
difficult to
Easy.
get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Very prepared.
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Sounds good.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in
10
the
minutes.
Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Alright.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
Sounds
Now,
good.
what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get
What do you
testy
mean by that?
without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Sounds good.
Come
Mr.
back
Pruitt.
and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Alright.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Yeah.
Leander. I'll be showing you the Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
No, it's
Excuse
easy.
me?
Don't worry about it.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Heck
Here
yeah,
we
I
are.
did.
Home of... Go on. Grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Hey, where's the dummy? Dummy's probably right.
Look at that. How many can they can get their mouths on? Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants.
Indeed.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen.
Throwing a cabbage at
plants
Lord
too.
Voldemort.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in
Revelio.
class.
Always gotta scan the pages. Always. Okay, what right here? I saw you. There you are.
handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Talk
And with
to
that
me.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
6 minutes.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
Nope, got them all.
Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh.
Got it.
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
She wants me. She wants me.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my hearing.
Come back later for that. New quest. Go to Central Hall. Gotta get to class.
Revelio. Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwarts?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Nothing here for me, right? Okay. We'll start. Oh, so there's a chest in here. And a note. Pick that up. And we're gonna read that. Burgundy Road. Start the quest. Start the quest.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
Sounds good.
Please begin.
Could use some of those, honestly.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Oh, yeah.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Mix that tang. Mix that tang.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Easy for
and
us,
from what I
man.
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Sounds good.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Oh, it's Weasleys.
Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure. I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared... Potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew.
Oh no, he's
You
making.
should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
I'm gonna sit here. All done.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Get it!
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember
nice
that you're
with it.
not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Thumbnail. shit.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
I wonder if there's a setting. There's no setting. Oh, right here. Settings. Oh, I think I can turn all this off and do one, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh yeah, there we go. Money. Alrighty. Look at that. Apply that. Destroy. Alright, on to next. I should collect the quest first. Fast travel. Fast traveling. Dude, that's such a save in this game. Common room. Look at that right here. Eldritch.
You
Diggory.
wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits here more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'm down. Justice must be
I'll
served.
do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
Yeah.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think.
Sounds good.
I shall see you there. Soon, I hope.
1,000. Oh my goodness.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
The work it takes to keep a clean house is staggering, even with magic.
If I thought I could complete this
Nips in the hat, please.
I'd rather be the one drinking the fire whiskey than pouring it.
Revelio.
Get over here.
Revelio.
So I wonder how you like level up and stuff. Always gonna collect these chests, man. Gotta get that gold. Some clothing in here? Yeah, clothing. It's tired, huh?
Every time.
Nah, not today. We'll just mind our own business for now. Stay in our quest tasks.
Revelio.
Move along. Move along.
Such a fuss over poaching. Enough beast flesh for him. It's been ages since I found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Probably. Let's get the food flames first.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Ellen lives around here somewhere.
Side.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Let's talk,
Madam
Helen.
Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes.
Peeves.
At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts
Peeves.
suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Going to Azkaban?
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit,
Going to
but I
Azkaban,
will
bro.
keep you safe.
Very well. Let's go.
I appreciate everyone watching today's episode, as this next episode I actually will be streaming it because we're going to be going to Azkaban. I'm very excited and I hope to see y'all there. Have a good one.